Hey, if you live in Florida and you have kids or nieces and nephews, you need to get a Florida prepaid plan. You will not regret it at all. So when my daughter was 1 years old, I ended up buying her a plan. She was one turning two. So this plan I took out in 2007, and I didn't have any money at the time, but I knew that I wanted my daughter to have an opportunity that I didn't have. I didn't have a Florida prepaid plan. All of my siblings that graduated with me, they all had Florida prepaid plans. I did not. I had to count on grants and scholarships and loans to pay off for my school. And I didn't want that for my daughter. So I ended up taking out a plan for her right before she turned two. So obviously, when you buy the plan as they're younger, the rate's going to be much cheaper than you buying the plan when they're 15, 16, getting ready to graduate, right? So the total plan, I believe, was $34,000 by the time I got done paying it off. It was like $34,000. So she has a 4 year university plan and she has a 2 year dormitory plan. I did have 4 year dorm, but realistically, kids don't live on campus for 4 years, right? So I did downgrade, I think 2 or 3 years into the plan, but I was paying $161.52 for 4 year university and 2 year dormitory. 162, I'm sorry, 161.52. I paid that for 16 years. And my daughter's been in school for 2 years now, and I've literally have only had to pay out of pocket $600. And if they receive grants and scholarships, great. That's refund right to them. So I highly recommend it. I tell all of my friends and family every year during open enrollment, I post it on my social media. Literally, you need to have this plan. What it does is it locks in the rate, the university, the tuition rate for that year. So we got our plan in 2007. So essentially, we booked 2007 tuition rates for 2024 attendance, right? So, and you don't pay the difference. The state will guarantee that for you. Essentially, it's like they're paying for it, right? So if it costs, it doesn't, listen, my total plan, like I said, for 4 year university, any Florida university, you could use out of state too, but I'm going to talk about Florida. 4 year university, any Florida university, and you live on campus for 2 years, the total plan was like $34,000 by the time I got done paying for everything. How much does it cost to go to school 1 year at a university today? How much does it cost? It is not less than $34,000. It's much higher. So you definitely need to consider a Florida prepaid plan for your kids, your siblings. Lock in that rate, lock it in.